dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano Boarding and Day School.
Good morning, grade 2s. Welcome to our lesson, social study lesson. And our topic for today, we are going to talk about water. We are going to talk about water. Now, water. In our subtopic, we are going to talk about the sources of water. What are sources of water? And we say water is very important for plants, animals, and people. The plants, the animals, and the people, they need water for survival. We all need water for survival. If we don't have water, we'll die. If the plants don't have the water, what will happen? The plants will dry. What will happen if the animals will not have water? They'll also die the same way with the people. So we all, the plants, the people, the animals and people, they all need water for survival. Now, where do you get water from? Like at your home, where do you get the water you use from? Let's see where we get the water from. And these are, we say, the places where we get water from are called water sources. Where we get the water. Now you need the water to use at home. Where are you going to get it from? Wherever you run to God and get it is what we call water sources. And what are the examples of water sources we have? Types of water sources. Number one, we have the rain. You can see here we have the rain. It's raining very heavily and you can see the water is flowing down there. So we have rain. That's the source number one, and we say this is the main source of water. This one, if it rains, the rivers will have water. If it rains, the ocean, the swamps will have the water. So the rain is the main source of water. Number two, we have the lake. We have the lake. That's another source of water. You can see a lake is a large area covered with water. So we have the lake. We have well. We have the well. Now the well, for you to get the water from the well, the well is made by man. So you have to use either a machine or you just pull it with your hand for the water to come. It's an underground source of water. So you have to use something, maybe you pull it using the rope or you pull it using a machine for you to get the water. We have ocean. And we have ocean around here. Yes, we have the ocean in Berbera. So we have the ocean. It's a very large area with water. You can't even see the head of the ocean. So we have the ocean. You can see I have my ocean there. So ocean is another source of water. We have rivers. We have river, and we have two types of rivers. We have rivers that will, when it rains, they will have water. Then after some time, the water will dry. Those one we call them the seasonal rivers. We call them seasonal rivers. They only have water when it rains, and after some time the water dries. Then number two, we have rivers that will have water throughout the year. If you go this year, you go next year, you just, anytime you go to that river, you find that it has water. If it rains or there is no rain, the river will still have water. And what do you call those rivers? We call them the permanent rivers. They'll have water throughout the year. They'll never dry. So we have seasonal, we have the permanent rivers. Next source of water, we have swamp. Now swamp is a large area with water, but inside that water there are trees growing in it. There are trees. You can see there are trees here. We have these trees growing, this water. So we have these trees, the plants growing on that in water. So the swamp is a large area covered with water, and it has trees, it has plants growing in it. Now for the rivers, most of the rivers start from the mountain. They start flowing from the mountain because up there in the mountain there are many forests there, and we know very well forest attracts the rain. So when it rains up in the mountain, the river will have the water. Now, what do we use water for? Now we have this water. You have gone to the river, you have gone to the well, you have the water, you have gone to it has rained. Now what do you use this water for? And we have different uses of water. The water, now we have it at home. What do you use it for? Number one, what do you use it for? For drinking. Maybe you are thirsty, you go and get the glass and to drink the water. So we use the water for drinking. You want to prepare your spaghetti, you need water. For what? For cooking. So the water is used for cooking. My dresses are all dirty and I need to clean them, so I have to go to the well and fetch the water to come and wash my clothes. So the water is used for washing. You need to wash your clothes, you use water. We also use water for watering animals. Also the animals, they need water for drinking, so we use the water for watering the animals. Our plants, remember we have said water is very important for both plants and animals. If you fail to water these animals, they will die. If you fail to water your plants, the plants will dry. So we need the water for watering our plants and watering our animals. So these are the uses of water we have for drinking, cooking, washing, watering animals, and watering the plants. These are the uses of water, why we use the water. And what is the color of the water? It is color. The clean water has no color. The clean water has no smell. So if you need to drink water, you have to drink the clean water. Now let's remind ourselves what you are doing by answering these questions. Number one, the place where we get water from are called, the places now you need water to use at home. You have to go somewhere and get that water. What do you call those places? And we have said we call them the water sources. Places where we get water, we call them the water sources. Now name 3 sources of water. Where do we get now? What are these sources of water? Where can I get this water from? I can get the water from river. I can get it from rain, or maybe from the well. These are the sources of water. There are so many. We have the well, we have ocean, we have the swamp, the lakes. All those are the sources of water. Then what do we use water for? Now after you get the water from the river, the rain, what are you going to use it for? We can use the water for cooking. You want to prepare your spaghetti, you need water. You need to prepare tea, you need water. So we use for cooking. Washing. You go to school, you make your clothes to be dirty. You go home now, you have to wash your clothes. And what are you going to use? You are going to use water. We need to water our animals. We want to water animals and plants. For watering animals and plants. We also need water for drinking. We can't stay thirsty. We need something to drink. We go and take water. We drink water. So we use water for cooking, washing, water animals and plants, and we also use water for drinking. So that is the lesson for today. We were talking about water. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you for watching.